This is the house of sin. This is where it all went wrong back in 2021, June the 8th, 2021, when I made a complaint about the violence in the family because my life had been threatened several times by the grandmother of my child. And yeah, she reckons her father was one of the original paramilitary bosses of the area, like original heifers, you know, like. And this is where the paramilitaries first appeared in Colombia like 70 years ago. The paramilitaries were the capitalists, and the guerrillas were the left-wingers, the communists. That was then. This is now. It's 2026. It's January 2026. Things have moved on, haven't they? There's no more, like, you know, communist threat. Why the paramilitaries started is because simply communism and big landowners here owning like 500 hectare farms and, you know, like serious like financial interests, especially back then when the cattle business was worth a lot of money, not like now. So that was the political climate of the day. Feudal society, basically. The haves and the have-nots. That's still the issue. But we don't have this, like, the old left-wing, right-wing divide. This is getting a bit boring, isn't it? I think people are realising it's a distraction. It's just a distraction, isn't it? It was all created by the same group of people, the left and the right, as we know. Two wings, same bird. Still filming. So I'm really like feeling like quite energized and positive because yesterday I was in the court all day. It was really tiring. It is what it is. And today managed to basically I shut down the court. Hola, I like that lady. She's the secretary of the person here. She's lovely. Not like the person here. Meow. I'm so bitchy. Hola, señor. La policía. The one behind, he put his hands on me the other day. I'm not going to say his name. It's okay. He's a lower level policeman. He's not a bad guy. I see him from the way he looked at me now and the way he looked at me the other day. He really regrets what he's done, what he did that day by closing my laptop, pulling the plug out the wall, cutting the session off so I couldn't speak to my ex and have the session. I didn't really want to, but I was there in the office, and the Comisario Juan Camilo Paraderillos, he refused to allow me the session. So yeah, the guy he got called, and then he had back up these heavy police next to him, and he was feeling like, oh, we've got to get this guy out. He pulled me up. I moved quick. Once he put his hands on me, I was like, right, come on, we're out of here. I'm not having this, you know. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It is what it is. This is, you know, the state of play. We're human beings, and then we get jobs as human beings where we have a bit of power. Like the fella over there told me today, the chief inspector can't help me with anything because he's the chief inspector of traffic. I see other people all the time in there. He's dealing with little problems in the community, and I've had to go. I've been called 3 times by other people, a neighbour, my ex, and another idiot neighbour who's off the red. I didn't go to the last one to go and sort out a problem, but when I go to ask him, can you just give witness, or can you help with this, or I need to go to my house to do something, he's like, shows me his butt. I'm the traffic policeman. I'm the traffic policeman. But he said the same today because I called him to call witness in the office. Said the same today. I walked past the office and there's a family there, 3 of them looking really like sad, really like something's terrible happened. He's got in the camera lined up, he's taking the complaint. But when I go, and today he got quite aggressive with me for the first time, like angry, he stood up and he was like, then got on his phone. I think he was messaging the Secretary of Government to tell the other boys to come and take me out of the office again. As it was, I was there to have a court session, so you know, but that's what's happened every time since months and months and months to cover up the 2 UN projects that Emmerich Weissenberger has started here in Victoria and down the road. Last Mercedes and the AI, the peace with the British Council project in all the schools. Getting into the heads of the kids, including my son. I didn't even know he was there because he was kidnapped so I won't find out about it, because my ex-wife knows I know the score. I'm super politicized, very well read. I've read the documents from the UN. I went through them 10 years back. There's the Agenda 21 and the same shit Agenda 30 scanned through it. It's not happening, is it? You had a good go with COVID to get your numbers down for the global population. It ain't happening. I'm not having it. I didn't have the job. In this town, I and my son and my ex, because I did it. She ain't got a brain for herself. Or I wasn't doing it. We're the only ones in COVID didn't have a mask on the face. It was very, very difficult to be a man in a town of 8,000 people coming in. I wasn't coming in on the weekend to do my shopping anymore, so I could breathe, you know, and I wouldn't be surrounded like loads of people. Like, weren't you the only gringo in town you haven't got a mask on? Because as soon as it come out, I've already done my studies with these lot, and I know about these false pandemics. I've done my time with ExJuez back in 2011, 2012. Like, all the videos back then is like, like, oh, vaccines? Whoa! You know, bird flu, this, that, Ebola, la, UN, pandemic, WHO. Well done, Trump. You just kicked him out, didn't you? You're the man. I think we could do some business, you and I, Donald. I think I see the real man. I've got loads of mates. Some of the you sure know how to, like, you know, what is it, you know, to not divide the people, but the two camps that you play to, isn't it? You play to two camps, but you kick the WHO out, and Codex Alimentarius goes with it. So you and Kennedy, in my book, are the world leaders of the year. You've done it. You've kicked him in the nuts, man. Fantastic. But we've got to cut back on the pollution. We've got to get all green and airy now, you know, because we've got our future. We do reincarnate. We don't want to reincarnate back into a hell planet, do we? Want to come back here. It's like, oh my god. Oh, beautiful. That's what we're on. Power of life. Flowers for life, power of life. Projects, building, construction, houses, positive projects, education, AI for sure involved, but experiential learning being the order of the day, so our kids are in nature, in villages, and not in a crappy UN nasty. I start frothing literally at the mouth. Conscious breathing. It works. Dirty game you play with our kids. 29 times I've had the police called on me. First time, Laura Fernandez, the fiscal in Samana, I've still not had a reason from her, nor an apology from Armando, or boss, or anyone. You're all in the same sinking boat. How you can compromise yourself to such a degree. I've got my ideas, I understand how things work in institutions, you know, but to be so blind to the consequences of your actions going against me and my son because you think you're part of a big group, you're a gang, ride around on green bikes, get told by a secretary of government what to do and who to turf out of town. Hey Jaime and Wilches, think you're funny, don't you? Wilches, are you still laughing? Monica, una media de protección, Monica. Wilches, man, Daniel Wilches Montana, you're a joke. You are a joke, and you are done, mate. You're a pariah. Everyone I mention your name to in the town, and it's a lot of people, everyone's talking about what a scumbag you are. And it's not because of me, it's before our problem. You mention a name, Wilches, and people go, Wilches, that Wilches, like, what have you been doing to the town, Wilches? Why does everybody hate you so much? Hey? What did you do? What did you do to the kids? I know what you did to my kid. Deep breathing again. Let's leave it on a smile. Because I am happy. I'm happy because you all thought that your hardcore Judge PAULA was just going to deal with me, finish the job off, ideally get me locked up where you can do me in, right? That was your plan. I know, very childish, like a bunch of kids playing in a bloody sandbox, making castles in the sand, all perfect. Now, come to the point. Oh, this is great. I'll turn the camera, reverse la camera. This is the guy that slapped the phone out of my hand. But he's got a nervous cough going on, he knows me. He was scratching his neck back on the way into the council office, and now he's like, I've got something stuck in my throat. There he is. Yeah, look, bumped into the old lady, not watching where he's going, looking all dark in the face, innit? Oh, he's a man, he looked at me, he did, he looked. Well done. Held the eyes for a couple of seconds. Yeah, he's not scared. He's not scared. He's putting a lot of weight. A lot of weight, man. Get a bit chubby there, Slappito. Get back in the gym, man. What you doing, man? It's the stress, innit? All that cortisol makes you put on weight, combined with like buñuelos and beers, and yeah, it's heavy, man. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Me, on the other hand, look at me, man. Check me out, flaco. I've been eating for the last year, been skint. It's all right. Don't mind. It's good for you. I'll live longer. Eat less, live longer. Eat right, eat less, live longer. And one good thing, I'll finish on a positive note in Colombia. For anybody that's not been put off by my videos, I'm happy to move them as soon as I can. I'll get them all off YouTube. As soon as I got my boy back and I've got a good agreement, I know we're safe and sound, let's get all the videos offline, and I'll ask Google to clean them up from other accounts, and we'll cache them all, and you know, we'll all sing Kumbaya, hold hands.